Um, hey everybody. Hey, it's Atelier Rorona and you guys are here watching. Hooray! It's so good to have you here again as we are going to wrap up the first assignment today. I kind of tempted fate, you guys. If you go back to my East episodes that came out on Friday and Saturday, I think it's in the Friday episode, I mentioned how I almost screwed up my footage for East, and I almost screwed up that recording, and I almost lost my footage and would have had to redo it, which would have made me probably cry because, you know, that whole blind Let's Play ruined, and, you know, you guys deserve better. And I was like, phew, thank goodness I managed to keep the footage. I screwed up. I screwed up with this. This is not me recording this part for the first time. This is yet another time where I'm re-recording these episodes of Atelier Rorona. Second time now in this series. I must be cursed or something. No, it's not a curse. I shouldn't try to shift the blame away. I fucked around with my settings on OBS again, trying to get it to work right, because some other videos I was doing weren't... There was something off about them, so I fiddled with controls. Thought it was fine, did not make a quality check. Ended up with an hour's recording with no audio. Now, which one would you guys rather have? It's a completely audioless video with just me yammering, or would you rather have the game's audio, but unfortunately I have to do the voice again? But this episode, it's not going to be blind because I know what's going to happen. I think you guys would rather prefer what we're doing now, even though, you know, fuck, I really need to get a hold of myself. I'm just like, I'm really shook. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm so disappointed in myself that I let this happen again. But that's not the vibes you guys come for to watch this, so I need to get a hold of myself, so we're just gonna do everything all over again. I got the gist of what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's all gonna be good, guys. So... last time, we... what the heck did we do? Oh yeah, well, actually, let's not talk about last time. Let's talk about what we got to go this time, because we have a clear plan of what to do. We're gonna go check out those ruins that we unlocked last time. We're gonna run a couple more errands for Esti, I guess, and if we have time, which, spoilers, we're not... we will go check out that place in the forest with the river, where it asks for you to use something to cross the river. I have a theory that a barrel might be the item we need for that, but can't say for sure. That's why we're going to have to test it out. And in fact, this one I don't know because I did not have time to go test it in my first recording. Before we do all of that, as you may recall, I was missing like 3/5 of the star from getting a maximum 10 stars on the first assignment. Now, I did leave on kind of like a cliffhanger. We only have 18 days left. Am I going to have time to make that last star? We can totally make some Zettel right now and fill that in, like no problem. And if we couldn't make the Zettel, we could have gone and bought Fest from Hagel and make some polish powder and take care of it. So this is kind of an anticlimax, but that's what we're going to do. In fact, we can make 4. The most optimal, of course, is 5, because that'll make an even 2 days. No daylight hours wasted if we do that. So what are we missing from making a 5th one? We need 1 more supplement.
What should I make?
So let's do that. Unfortunately, we have plenty of items to make supplements with. Oh, let's use these puffballs for a change. I'm not going to go use water because the Zettel needs water. We would have had to go and run and pick up some extra water if I used up water here, which is what happened on my first go. It's not a big deal, honestly, but we'll save a little bit. Ah, too powerful, this supplement. Alright, so yeah, now we've got our supplements are stocked up again. Let's make those Zettels. Make an even 5. We could make 7, but again, I'm thinking in terms of like getting even days done, which maybe is a little too obsessively detailed. I don't know. Oh, let's just pick randomly from some of this stuff. Not randomly, but I'm trying to favor items I have plenty of. Like, we only have 2 of these magic grass, so I'm not gonna chuck any check marks on those. But these unis we have plenty of. Of course, unis are combat items, but I feel like, perfectly honest, now that we're moving into bombs and cannons and barrels, spoiler alert, we're gonna get to see the barrel in action today, hopefully. I kind of feel like using unis as combat items maybe are kind of going out of fashion, so I think we can spare to use some of those. Done and done.
What traits do I want?
I guess we'll put a resist lightning trait on them, why not? Yeah.
What should I make?
Now, as Zettel, as far as I can tell, you only use it to... Oh, should we talk to the Master? What's up? What's up, Master Astrid? Why don't you take a break and hang out with me for a bit? Oh, I couldn't possibly. There's only 15 days left. I need to make the most of this. So, you have fun by your lonesome, I guess. Oh gosh, what was I thinking? Right, so the Zettel, as far as I recall, it's just for synthesis. It's an item you use to make other items, basically. I don't think it has any use outside of combat or anything. And as far as I know, we don't have any recipes yet that need Zettels, so... But we'll just hang on to those couple of Zettels that we have here extra. You never know when those might come in handy. If for nothing else, Esti might give us a quest. An Esti Questy for those. Now, as you can see, full 10 stars. Now, we're gonna, at the end of these 2 episodes, we're gonna see our evaluation, and it's not gonna be 10 stars, so I'm not 100% sure if I got the maximum, or if the... I'm not sure if, like, this is the best you can do, or if I should have gone for maxing out both type of items and number of items. Would that have given me the absolute best A+? I'm not sure, because, well, we'll get to it. There's a couple of, things about the finale of this quest that I'm not sure. There's like a couple of like contradictions there in terms of score and dialogue.
Right. Tiffany said to tell you thanks for helping her out. I'd like to thank you too. So, thanks.
No problem. Always a pleasure to help out. That's right, we did do a quest for Tiffany. Now let's see what we got shooking here now. Ooh, we can turn in these Aicheloa right now. Aicheloa. Good thing I didn't accidentally use too many of those Aicheloas when we made those Zettels. Unfortunately, we're missing 1 Zettel from this. Oh, what a shame. And 1 supplement. Yarg. But this shouldn't be a problem, this polish powder. We'll just take care of that before we head off for those ruins, as I promised. Because we'll just run on by Hagel's place. I'm all stocked up. And buy us a stack of Fest. 4, to be precise. And if I remember correctly... Let's go check this out.
What should I make?
I do think the polish powder is 0.5, so if we make 2, once again, there's no daylight wasted there. It's a full day's work, so it's all good. Bloing. Done. It's so good to have our alchemy level so high, we can just ace all of these. These ones not quite these, but we'll worry about those later. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge with our faulty alchemy once we get there. What was I thinking? Right, yeah, we'll just turn this in, and then it's gonna be time to head off into the woods. Oh, there's some new quests here. Well. I'm not sure how fast these always spawn, but sure enough, there's a quest for Mudheads, which we fortunately have on us. Curiously, even though the Mudhead's a gather quest, it pays us better than the one that was, you know, we had to actually create stuff, that polish powder. Alright. That feels good. That feels super good getting those done. Now, let us be off at last. So this isn't just pure synthesizing. Let's get to Ortoga Ruins, where we'll have a scene with... what's his face? Ixel. Yeah, that's the one. I was gonna say Johnny Young Bosch again. Yes, technically, but let's focus on the character for the moment.
Look, Rorona, try berries.
I think this is kind of cool. As far as I can tell, you know, we unlocked the mushrooms in the forest by having Ixel there with us, and now we've unlocked these triberries here. I'm not sure if we unlocked it, because I don't know if you could have got these before we got here, but I got an inkling feeling that that's what's going on here. So that's like a fun, like, incentive to bring along party members. I assume later we'll have a bigger selection. So, like, kind of vary it up by having different members when you go to these places to unlock new items. Let's check out these triberries. Whoa!
Triberries? Oh, whoa! There are 3 different colors!
Yeah, at first I looked at this and I was like, oh, it's called tri because there are 3 little berries there in the middle, because I was staring at it wrong. But if you check out, there are 3 different types of berries growing on a single plant. That is quite marvelous, I have to say. It looks like we got like blueberries on the top, and I think those are cranberries in the middle. Cranberry! There's an old meme for you. It's an old one, but it checks out. And some raspberries on the bottom. I wonder what it tastes like. If you, like, do you think they all taste their respective ones, or are they, you know, like some weirdly all have the same flavor despite being divided like that?
They're really rare. You can find similar fruit in other places, but not ones with all 3 colors.
Right.
Try it.
Okay. Mmm, it's so sweet.
Each color tastes different. Red is sour, purple is slightly bitter.
So in fact the game is cool enough to call out what I was speculating there, like, I wonder how they taste. Is it all 3 different or all the same? So good on you, game. And once again, I'm reminded of the horrible sadness that we don't get my original reaction, my absolute delight, where I'm constantly, like, speculating in this scene, and the game constantly actually guesses what I'm wondering and fills me in, because let's carry on with this conversation.
That's interesting. Why don't they grow in other places?
At this point, I was like, I don't know, the freaking ruins, there's like...
Well, this place is near the ruins.
Like, maybe like, I don't know, radiation coming from there, causing weird plant mutations?
What do the ruins have to do with the berries?
No one knows exactly. Not even the people who live close by. I heard some people say that some funky stuff is leaking from around there.
And then the game is immediately like, yeah, that's right, there's freaking toxic waste coming out of these ruins. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they actually are freaking fed by radiation, these plants. Oh, man. I think I would regret eating those now.
And that's why the fruits grow in different colors.
In that case, should I still eat them?
And then Rorona herself, again, just like she's like, oh my god, is eating these a good idea? Because they're freaking irradiated. Like, oh man, that's so... What a smart game that it's like, yeah, these are the questions you're probably wondering, and here's the answers.
You're gonna be fine. I've never heard of anyone dying from eating them.
Although, if your hair starts falling out, you know, you might want to cut down on them.
We may as well gather them all while we're here.
I'm starting to feel sick, I think.
That sounds a little ominous. But, nope, we got some tri-berries. So, oh, interesting. There's a little zoom on the right stick. I didn't realize that. Don't know what prompted me to hit that right stick, but okay. Oh, maybe I was trying to be like, let me spin the camera around. Nope, this is fixed camera. So this kind of surprised me, actually. I was really primed for the ruins to be like an underground area, you know? So here we are still. I mean, there's some ruins right up there. But here we are still in the great outdoors. Maybe...
First strike.
Maybe when you progress deep enough, like, it starts to be... Ooh, I did this completely the wrong order, because now this other puny is gonna get a hit in as well. Didn't think this one true. Ow, my god! So much damage to poor Corey.
And that's that.
Ah, man, I really didn't think this one through. My bad. I'm so shook, you guys. Yeah, but I don't know, it seemed like such a logical progression that the next area would be underground. And I was kind of like, you know, we're gonna get, we must have to find a place to get, oh, what's it called, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. The oh, the Eich and the no, not the Eich, the Fest. Yeah, the Fest and the Phlogiston, like minerals. There has to be a place to get like rocks and minerals soon. I'm sure. I guess. I don't know. Oh god! Stop that wolf. Rurf. It's all good. Ixtal can take it.
And that's that.
Alright, we beat them. So in my mind, I was so primed for us to be going underground. Not yet. Like, isn't it in, oh god, what is it? Pokemon Snap? Isn't, like, the second area you go to a cave in that? Or am I misremembering? Someone please write in who remembers Pokemon Snap. Also, I'm so surprised. This totally looks like this might lead somewhere. Maybe to one of those points where you have to interact with an item to progress. Nah, it's just a little dead-end ski. We'll just let that be and carry on. Oh, gosh. So as you can see, this hasn't quite like gotten out of hand yet. The enemies. I was like a little scared, of course, coming to an entirely new area about like what kind of foes we might be facing. It's not too bad, is it? Like, but there is kind of a not an acceleration, not acceleration, was it? Like a ramping up? Because 2 wolves at the same time is a little bit more than what we were doing in the wolf area. So let's bust out one of those barrels at last, because, oh my god, this animation is fantastic.
Here, take this.
That's so funny. Oh! Put a couple of bullets in that other wolfie. Yeah, let's try to no damage run this one. So at this point, I'm like really doing math in my head because if Rorona and Ixtal attack a wolf, the two of them with their basic attacks can sort of overpower a wolf. Sometimes it kind of depends a little bit on what you roll.
That was too easy.
If Corey attacks, her Pokos aren't quite enough to kill a wolf in tandem with the others, so there absolutely is, like, very tricky to get, like, no damage there. I did have to expend a barrel to do it, which, you know... again, my delight at realizing that, wait a second, are barrels combat weapons? And in fact, I used one and she did that hilarious animation of rolling a barrel on the enemy. Oh, so much fun. I love it. Okay, let's think about this one. So let's take a shot at this wolf, and we will only... With luck, if I planned this correctly, we'll only take 1 hit, which was that one right there. No, I think I miscalculated this. Yeah, especially because that just happened. Okay. Let's just get rid of this one wolf anyway. There we go, because we would have been taking a hit from 2 wolves. Yeah, okay, I think that was the smartest way to salvage that, but unfortunately I didn't get it. Let's just hope it doesn't go after Corey. Okay, perfect. Because Corey clearly has the weakest defense in the party.
It was just getting fun.
I'm actually not sure what Corey's, that sounds so mean, like I'm not sure what her function is at the moment, because her defense isn't great. She doesn't seem to outspeed the others, and her attack output isn't fantastic either. Of course, if I got the shirt from Hagel for her, her defense would go up, so I might have to consider that.
They haven't noticed us.
Let's take another wolf. Another pair of wolves. Let's see if we can luck out this time. If the numbers add up just perfectly, we might beat this wolf with Ixtal and... No, 14. Not good. We're gonna level up pretty soon.
Here goes.
That's gonna help us out once we get that done. These wolves will die more consistently, but for the now, I'm gonna have to take a couple of hits unless I get lucky crits like those, or, you know, actually figure out some smart way. Hey, speaking of level up.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, this should make fighting these wolves a little easier. Very good. Okay, guys. Here we go, because if you guys watched on the map, there were like 2 blips leading away from this first area in the ruins. The other area is to the right, and I know that because, again, played this once already. It's guarded by a bit of a tough enemy. If I go there, backtrack here, I will have to then go back through this area, fight that tough enemy a second time, which I did, but for the sake of expediency, let's just go here for the first time now, and then double back. And this area is just a little resource place. No enemies here, just resources to collect. In fact, yes, this is where we get those minerals I was looking forward to, even though we're still not in a cave, but we're in, like, the foothills. Very nice. If I can for a moment, you guys, talk about some channel politics again. I know I shouldn't dwell on my mistakes too much, just learn from them. But I do want to say, like, I did even, before I screwed up, I kind of had this feeling that I was being a hypocrite. Because in that East episode that I just quoted, I mentioned saying that I feel like you guys, you know, deserve me doing the best I can do in these episodes. So when I make screw-ups, that, you know, to me is not great. Okay, this, by the way, this is just a dead end here. You see, there's nothing to progress. This is just like an area to collect these items, which were very good. How's our basket doing? 36 out of 60, no problem. We will just make a second cycle through that first area of the ruins, this time heading to the right. And it should all turn out okay. Anyway, yeah, because in the East thing, I was saying, in that episode, if you go back, I was saying that, you know, I don't think, you know, you're tempted to be like, well, if you don't like the output, go watch somebody else. Like, that's an easy thing for someone to say, but I think it's a cop-out in a lot of ways. My main thing is, like, first of all, of course, it's deflecting criticism, of course, is like, well, you know, if you don't like it, could do something else. But on top of that, it's also like, if someone is watching this channel, then this is the channel they're interested in. So that's why I feel like it's my responsibility to do a good job in the episodes I record for those people who do want to watch this for whatever reason. Like, I don't mean to be self-deprecative, but I'm saying, like, someone who is watching this has some reason why specifically my channel is what they want to watch. So those people deserve that I do the best possible job I can. You people, I should say, I suppose. Whoever you're watching this, you are one of those people. Which, you know, thank you for watching. So I felt like, yeah, after that spiel, you know, I've been saying a lot of times in this Rorona series, telling people like, well, this is a very non-high stakes series. Let's see if this order might work. We might kill this wolf now with any luck. Let's see. Yes, with our from leveling up, our increased damage output took that wolf out. And let's see if Corey can also provide the damage. Nice! 1 hit from 2 wolves. I'm gonna take that. That's good. Yeah, I've been saying, like, all the time in these Rorona episodes, like, you know, there's gonna be, like, a very slow pace, kind of chillax. This is not gonna be all that exciting. If that's not your cup of tea, please, you know, find something else to watch, is basically what I've been saying. And I felt like a huge hypocrite when I thought about it, like, yeah, that kind of, I'm kind of trying to deflect from any possible criticism coming my own way. Like, not entirely. I do want to, you know, part of it absolutely was, that I don't know the people who come to watch this, like, how aware they are of what kind of a game the Atelier series is. Just that they're aware that, you know, there's not gonna be, like, some secret twist to this game in, the next couple of episodes where it becomes super high-stakes JRPG melodrama, you know? But I think the fact that I kept harping on it was a little bit of me being self-conscious and defensive of, is this exciting to watch? Which unfortunately, I can't really gauge. As you guys know, I'm recording super in advance, so I can't really kind of, I can't get a read if, like, this is hitting well with people, you know. Since, you know, none of these episodes have come out yet, I don't know how these are landing with anyone watching. I haven't gotten any feedback, so I can only like I'm only like making my own imagining, and like I'm imagining the worst possible scenario, which is people hating this game cycle. I mean, I love this game. I do not get me wrong. This is super engaging, like doing this kind of relaxing synthesis and collecting and stuff. But like I'm constantly like, well, how does it come off to a viewer? How interesting is it to them? And I'm like, I think part of that is why I was being so defensive and deflective, which in hindsight was pretty lame of me. So a lot of apologies this episode, I admit. I'm being very self-conscious today. Maybe a little too much. Introspection, of course, is great, looking at your own faults, but maybe don't wallow too much in self-hatred. And self-hatred is a strong word. Too much in... Oh god, you know what I just did? Speaking of apologies, this is the encounter with this new enemy, this eagle. I totally walked into this without healing our friend Corey. So let's do that right now instead, actually. I think we can still salvage this because the game was kind enough to only spawn one eagle. It's possible to have 2 of them in this encounter. Let's chuck this. Okay, that's all of the channel politics for today, I promise you guys. I'm not going to talk about any more, like, kind of my introspection. Just like, you know, I can't help but, you know, like I just said, introspection good for you. Can't help it. I gotta do it a little bit. But not too much, yes. Okay, do you think we can kill this eagle? Or actually, if you check, it's called an Audra, which is a pretty cool name. I like that. We can maybe dual team it with some of these MP moves. We might as well use them for a tough fight. Take that, birdie. Not down yet. Let's see if I pop a couple of holes in you with my Derringer. Damn! Yeah, you know the bird's gonna go down from a bullet. Well, only problem is we're about to get rocked by a couple of punies. But not if I rock them first. Come on, it's so much fun. Let's go. Oh. Whoa! Oh, that's so cool! If you have 2 assists, you can chain them! Damn! That's really cool. I like that. Good to know for future reference. That's actually new to me. I didn't know that. So that Audra encounter was what was blocking us from going to the next area, where let's go. Now, if this goes the way I think, we're not going to make much progress here, because I think our basket is nearing capacity. Oh no, actually it does have some room because I avoided a couple of fights. Right. Because I optimized there. So we might do like 1 or 2 fights here then, to get our basket full. The real goal here that I came to this area is that now this is available to go straight to when we come to the ruins. So we don't have to go through that beginning area again next time we come here, which is saving in days. Remember, there's also days to save. Let's go, Wolfie. 2 of you again? I think we got this. Oh, I went after the wrong one, didn't I again? Bad order again. Uh-oh. No problem, the wolf used its lock-on move, although, big problem, the other wolf might put some damage on Ixo. Poka, poka, poka. Let's see if we can... Not quite... Damn, freaking Corey's damage output is still a little too low for us to get results there. Oh well. Let's aim to get to level 8. I think that's where I was last episode, as Adventurer level 8. So let's aim to get there. Just loot these birds' nests. Thankfully no birds are after us for looting them. Uh-oh. This is bad. I didn't get initiative. Okay, not too bad. We can rock these. In fact, since we're gonna be leaving this soon, let's see if we can take this wolf out with a singles. Come on and slam! Not quite. Now we're gonna take some borks to our face. Unless I used another barrel, I kind of want to save those, because I think we're going to be leaving this area very soon. We can tank this. Doesn't it kind of sound like the wolf makes tiger noises, do I imagine? Anyway, hey, level up.
Yes, I did it! Oh-ho! I feel stronger.
Yeah.
I feel stronger already.
Lots of beefy lads here as we level up. Oh, look at that. Let's leave these furs here, I guess. Our thing is in fact full, so we're gonna call it here. No point going any further. I'll just miss out. I mean, you know, we could get EXP from fighting enemies, but nah. Let us return to the workshop, and we are left with 6 days. What did I do in this part again? I don't quite remember. Well, let's put a save there at least, just to celebrate a job well done. Goodbye, save ahead of time where I thought everything was well.